Hello, good evening. Just waiting for my computer to load up. Always the way, isn't it? Good evening. It's Monday, so we are going to be playing with our monthly make for January. I've got an idea. I'm going to use my journal. It's whether I'm going to be brave and use that very first page in your journal, or I wimp out and I use my last blank page. So we'll have to see what we fancy. So let me just get this one up and running as well. So I hope you've all had a lovely, lovely day. I'm trying to type and talk at the same time. Lost that ability. So I hope you've had a lovely day. Where are we up to? Monthly makes. They are due to go out tomorrow. Big pile. I had to kind of jump over them to get here. They're definitely leaving tomorrow because they're taking up the whole of the shed. That's how it goes. Hi Debbie. Hi Michelle. Oh, I think YouTube is playing up a little bit today, so I'll give that a second to catch up. Definitely playing up. Should be there. Come on, catch up. Right, I think we're all ready. Hi Alison. Hope you're feeling a bit better. So let me move all this out of the way. You can tell I've got stuff everywhere today. So should we get going? You all know what this month's monthly make looks like. If I can find the right screen. There we go. Oh, what a mess. I didn't check on that camera, did I? Anyway, let's get this going, shall we? There we go. Nearly there. I should have checked that bit before we started. Looks like it's having a bit of a droop, my camera tonight, isn't it? Anyway, this month's monthly make. Have I got my bits and pieces in front of me? I very much do. So, January's monthly make. Very exciting. We had our lovely little scribble flowers, and we had our big XL texture stamp. I couldn't remember the name then. Let me just move that back a little bit. There we go. I'm going to have Go Go Gadget arms then to reach. And then we also have that lovely little saying, which, oh, it isn't on my desk. There it is. It is on my desk. It is, because I still can't find my packaging for this one. Be you, the world will adjust. How cool is that saying? So that is what we've got. Like I say, I have my journal in front of me because we have 2 pages, literally 2 pages left to do in this journal. We have, doesn't want to play. We have our front page and we have one right at the back. I think actually we'll go with this one. I'm still not being brave and doing my front page. Let me move you up a little bit more so you can see all my journal. Oops. Feels like you're miles away there. And again. Right. There we go. You can see my very messy desk. Come back this way a bit. There we go. Right. So I'm going to use this page. It has got a bit of on it, but we will soon sort that out. You won't see it, will you? Nah. So get it nice and flat so we can work on it. Okay, you can see my page now. So first of all, I've even dug out some embossing powder because I think that's going to look quite nice on what we're working with. Well, what I want to do. Whether it works is another matter. So moving all my gubbins out of the way so I can get to what I need. Right. I'm going to do brush show again because it's on my desk. So I think everything's on my desk at the moment. Ever have those days where your desk is just a mess? That's every day for me. So what I want in front of me is some lovely colours. I want some big bright colours for my background. I'm not going to use gamboge. That's a no. I'm going to use turquoise. And should I go turquoise and yellow? That could look quite nice. But it's not gamboge. It's sunburst lemon. So it's that really bright, intense colour. Yeah. Right. I'm just going to do some splodges, I think, to start with and see where we go from there. So, just want some water on my desk, literally just so I can work my page and clean my desk by the looks of it. I'm just going to pop some down on there without even touching it with the brush out. I'm just popping, don't know if you can see, I'm just popping a big wet patch on my paper. That doesn't sound very appetising, does it? But it will. It will help us in a minute. Just pop in a wet patch. So basically where I want my brusho to go. There we go. And then I'm just going to grab, I think I'm going to start with my yellow first. It's my paler of the two, isn't it? A little bit of yellow. Sunburst yellow. Sunburst lemon, sorry. Yeah, sunburst lemon. And then I'm going to start adding this in. This is where I'm normally dancing with my book, so I can see where I've put my wet batch. Just look a bit dark up here. And you'll notice I just keep going back and taking a bit more water in every now and again. Like I say, I haven't really got a plan of what I'm doing. I've got an idea. Whether it works, you know how it goes. You get those ideas, don't you? And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then we're into clean up mode. Hi, Mum. So I've got that one. Let me grab my kitchen roll that I moved a minute ago. And I'm going to move all my yellow. I don't change the colour from turquoise. So do exactly the same. Pop the water down. Lots and lots of water. And this lovely turquoise. Oops. I went everywhere, didn't it? I do love it when brusho explodes like that on you. So I'm just adding little by little. I'm sure there was a song that sang that. It's actually easier if you use a bigger brush. Just keep adding more in. Just keep going. Hi, Susie. Yeah, a couple more. Might have gone a bit over the top with my blue. Never mind. Let's get some splattering, and then we definitely will have gone over the top with our blue. Ooh. Let's get that dried off. See what it looks like. You never know, do you? Until you've dried these things. Look at those colours. Beautiful. I love that sunburst lemon. It is just so intense. Right. So where's my heat gun? There it is. It's taken a while because I did saturate it with water. You can tell it's got a real dip in the page. I'll turn it over so you can see here. It's really dipping. Just give it time. There we go. We'll take that as nearly done. Right, so it is dryish. I won't say it's dry. It's dryish. Now, because we've got these lovely little splodges in the background, I am going to do a little bit of stamping in my background first. Decision time though, do I? Yes, I will. So, I don't want this to overpower. I literally want it to be like the leftover dregs of ink on your stamp. You know, that kind of where you're stamping it off. Yeah, to get rid of absolutely everything that's on your stamp. It's very faint is what I'm trying to say. I'll get there. My words don't want to get there today, do they? Looking for me brown. Got a load of little ones on my desk, but do I have a brown? No. I've got a toffee though. A toffee will do. So, you've seen me do this loads of times. Let me grab a piece of kitchen roll. Just a piece of scrap. And I'm going to ink it up, but I'm going to blot lots and lots of it off. I'm not even going to ink up the whole of the stamp. I'm just randomly. I just want their looks. And if you ever wonder how I end up with those little like ink pad marks on my paper, it's doing exactly what I just did then. So let's just pop a bit coming up here. Oh, that's a lot darker than I thought it would be. Never mind. See, that's more what I thought it'd look like. But that's fine. I want a bit more up in that top corner. I'm going to take it off so I can get my stamping. Looks like that. There we go. I'm quite liking the look of that now. Yeah. I'm getting to that point again, aren't I? Stop stamping, girl. No, I think that works, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, so next up, I need to dry this off because I want to put some embossing powder over at top. But it don't really matter because this is really distressed, isn't it? So if I get bits and pieces everywhere, no one's going to know. Give this a really quick dry. Real wet patch just there. There we go. Hope that's enough. It should be. Now I should have my clear ink. There it is. I'm saying there's no brown ink, it's nice and grey. So I'm just going to go over it with that in the hope that it will just stop some of it sticking where it shouldn't. There's that one. So decision time again. Well, I'll put my stamp back on its base. Hi Sue. Just like that. Really need to clean my stamps because they are filthy. Right, so I'm just going to pop a little bit now. Where do we want to stamp this? I'm thinking a little bit down here. And I'm making it difficult for myself because I'm going in on this bit again. But I think it'll look quite nice. Give that a quick wipe over with me. Static bag. And then, oh, I'm missing my spoon. It's not something you often say, is it, when it comes to your embossing powders? But I have Oh, I'm missing my spoon. Someone's made off with my spoon. I'll have to use a different one. There we go, that'll do. What colour are you? No, I want the grey. Let me just rescue my spoon. Oh dear. That was my Tupperware tub going. Let me grab my spoon out of this one. Oh, my lid's gone really brittle. One spoon. Right. See if this lid's gone brittle as well. Come on, it's not that hard to take a lid off, is it? To be fair, it is today. Right, so I've got my embossing powder ready. You know I always get a bit, not nervous, you know, a bit jittery when it comes to using embossing powders, because you've seen me do some shockers, haven't you, over the years, and I've got my embossing powders out. So I'm just going to ink this one up. That should be enough. This bit down here, one thinks it looks like a kangaroo. You're quite right there. Now you've said it, everyone will see it. You're very right there. Right, I'm going to actually put my embossing powder over the top first. Do some more. Now you've said it. That's all I can see. It's a kangaroo. Ooh, it's sticking to the embossing powder that was underneath. See, I hadn't dried my ink properly. Never mind. Actually, look quite nice. I wonder if I could put some on here as well. Ooh, a little bit. I'm not doing what I expected it to do, but I think it'll work. So can you see it's picked up on that dry, not dry, that undry ink from before. I know I gave it a quick whiz with my heat gun, but obviously it wasn't enough of a whiz with my heat gun. But that's fine, because we like the distressed look, don't we? Wouldn't be me if it wasn't distressed. A little kanga there stood in the corner looking. Give it a quick glass with my heat gun. So I've used a grey, so Raven's Night. I'm blowing some of it away, but that's fine. And now I'm really pleased I took my jacket. I mean, I had a big cuddly on before. I thought, oh, I better take it off in case I get stuff all over it. I didn't think how much I'd be using the heat gun. Look at that, how cool is that? Yes, loving that. Now let's turn it around and we're going to do exactly the same up in this top corner. So, I'm going to grab my stamp. I can't decide if I want to take it off or not. So, can you see the bottom of my book? Oh, I can't even move my desk anymore. Hi Noella. You've timed that right. I'm playing with embossing powders. Oof. You've come for the comedy hour. Or the comedy segment. There'll be a tragedy in a minute when it all goes wrong. Can't even get my words out. Right. So I'm going to pop a little bit down here. I've taken it off the block. You knew that was coming. Just like that. Won't get the best image in the world because I was doing it with my fingers. It'll still work. Where's me Tupperware tub? My takeaway tub even. Told you, comedy sketch when I get me crossing powders out. And this has done exactly the same where I hadn't quite dried it properly. I do think. Oh, it's alright. Right, let me put my lid back on. Try not to break this lid. I can't believe I need new takeaway tubs. What an excuse for a takeaway, hey? I need the tub. Put it up there. Right, let's get this dry, shall we? Well, melted. Hey, Van. I don't think even wipe that with the anti-static pad, did I? That won't help much. Never mind. It's getting there. I think I want to put a little bit more in the background though. So make sure that's a little bit dry before we start again. So there's my toffee gone. There he is. Don't know what that was, but it just fell on the floor. Add a few more. So I've just stamped it, blotted it, and then I'm just going to take a little bit more out. It's this white space here. I need to learn to embrace white space better, don't I? A bit down here. There we go. See, it didn't take much. Hi Jackie. Have I seen Lynn's comment on the post today? Nope. I've been packing monthly weeks. I'll have a look afterwards. It's that time of the month where I get to go and make myself very popular in the post office. They are lovely. They don't mind at all. They are wonderful down there. Right. Yeah. I'm quite liking the mess I've made. Yeah. Right. So, flower time. So, I'm thinking. Do you like that? I'm thinking some nice big pink flowers on it. Oops, I'm throwing everything on the floor. Let's get some scraps of card, shall we? Well, they're not scraps, but they're as good as scraps. They're on my desk, so they're being used in other words. Right. So I think we are going to go pink for the flowers. So we get a real pop of colour. And then clean earth. And then we're going to have green leaves because you can't not have green leaves, can you? So, brush on pink. There's lemon, nope, Alzarian crimson, and you was on my desk somewhere. So I'm just going to do a few little splitters and splotters. There you go, I've overwatered that a little bit because it was getting a bit too clumped in one area. And then a bit of leaf green. Leaf green's lovely. Give that another quick spritz. Give it a shake and we might get some green help. That's a bit better, a bit more green that time. And then again, the heat gun, sorry, it's been one of them nights I'm non-stop heat gunning. didn't really think that through. I used my tissue, I just wiped the table off so it had the embossing powder on it. Oops. It took forever for ages, I was about to say. Forever to dry tonight. Must be missing patient points, aren't I? They put yours in the back. There we go. Oh no, big wet patch there. There we go. That'll do, won't it? I should have been brave and done this as my front page because I think I'm going to like it. Right, so where's my stamp gone? It's all tucked away. You can tell this stamp is hardly ever on a stamp block. It's all sorts on back. I need to give it a quick clean up, don't I? Oops. Got some chance of sticking. There we go. Nearly. Embossing powder, but you know you can feel it on your fingers. That's me, I've got embossing powder everywhere. Yeah, it's sticking better than it was. Right, I'm going to throw that one away because all I'm doing is spreading the embossing powder further and further around my desk. And that's not a good thing to do, is it? Right, I don't want this in black because then I will lose, once I stamp my flower over the top, I'm going to lose that outline. Because it'll be fighting me. What's in background, what's in foreground? Foreground. One of two. So I'm going to go for Morning Mist. Only because it's big and I can ink it up quicker. But then again, I'm not worrying too much because it is very distressed this time. Splat that on there. Might actually give it half a press just to try and make a bit of an effort. Oh, it's gone out quite dark there. Oh. Do that again. What's that one? We've got a nice big area that we can be stamping some flowers on, can't we? There we go. And we're just going to do our little leaf. I haven't done myself much for leaves, have I? I have to ration our leaves. Unless it's one of those that goes from, you know, it goes like the leaves turn into the flower. Might be one of them flowers. There it is now. Right. clean. So, flowers. Flowers and leaves. Flowers and leaves. So, we're going to do one big one. So I'm going to do one big one, I think. Okay, so let's get this one inked up. We might have a visitor. Very big for visitors. Nope, changed my mind. Have I any news on the ink order yet? No, I haven't. It's my fault. I haven't had a chance to pop it through. I did place one before Christmas that didn't turn up because they were stock taken, and then I haven't popped it through again. So I do need to. I really do need to. Right, so I've got that one. What I want to do is so I can decoupage it. Decoupage, isn't it? And I keep meaning to go and do a full audit of what inks we have got, so I can put them back on at least. Keep finding other jobs at the moment. Evening, Claire. Just feel like one of those 1 step forward, 50 back. But we'll get there. I can't remember who it was that once said, as long as you move, as long as it's a step, it don't matter in what direction, it's still progress. Or something like that. And it's true, isn't it? As long as we're still moving, we're still going. Right, so I've done 2 big ones. You really can't see them. We're going to have to do some serious white work on it. In other words, gel pen. And then I'm going to do a tiddler. So we do like our tiddlers, don't we? And then this one, I think I'm going to have the number 5. 65 even on it. That's what I love about this background. You just go and pick up the bits you want, don't you? Right. Covering myself in ink. And then we want that one. I'm going to do 2 leaves, I think. I don't want to go over the top with leaves because we're short on space. I should be able to get them on, shouldn't I? Right. 2 tiddlers. Let's go and grab 2 little tiddlers as well. Oops, no, we didn't make that onto the page, did I? There we go. Right. Like I said, can't really see them, can you? So I always forget morning mist isn't morning mist colour. It's like a really deep, it's dark grey. Not light grey, like smoky grey. So let's start with this one, shall we? Let's see if I'll get away without using my heat gun. It's all I've done tonight, isn't it? Heat gun. Get the heat gun out. So, I missed the gel pen. You only missed one. Where's my fat one gone? Oh, oh. It's not even white, that's blue. There it is. There we go. Right. So, how are we going to lift this a little bit? I'm going to start with my. Oops, sorry. No, get my microphone in. So I'm basically whiting out my double doodles. I'm not going to worry too much about these because I'm going to cut that leaf out. Petal, petal, girl. Like that. I'm hoping that starts to make it jump a little bit because we're going to be cutting them out as well, so that's going to help as well. There we go. And this one is we're going to use our middle. And remember, every time you put your, you can see it really badly on this one. Every time I put my white gel pen back down, it's just reactivating that lovely brusher, and then starts making it pink rather than white. If you were using something like a Posca pen, you won't see it quite so much because it's thicker. Yeah, I like my gel pen. Oh, that's okay. Did that the other day. I was working on something and I turned my whole hand blue. You know when you don't even realise you've done it until you like step back and it's like, oh, well, I've just turned my whole card blue. That's not a good thing. And there was no rescuing that. Okay. Go in here, just there. And that's a little bit down. Now I can rescue most things, but there was no rescuing that at all. Oops. Let me see if I can find a nice little white pencil. So instead of using my charcoal pencil, what I'm going to do is just so much colour. And I've completely knocked out my line there, so I'm going to go back with my black pen in a minute. You're not going to see the light on here, but that's fine. Just where I would normally get my charcoal pencil in, I'm just going to take my white. Don't press so hard, girl. It looks like you've got a broken nib. And then, because I can't colour in, it's going to go back over the top again. There we go. No one will know that I can't colour in now. Just there as well. Right, I'll turn this one around. I didn't do too bad a job on that one. And then we're going to do exactly the same on little ones. So they are jumping out a little bit better now, aren't they? Not a lot, but a little. So which one looks more interesting for our top layer? I think it's this one, isn't it? And across there. See, it's just adding those little bits of white just makes it. If I'd gone to black, it'd been too much. So by going to the white, it will just help us look a bit. Obviously, you would take your time. Someone told me they, for stuff like this, you use one of those little like Tipp-Ex pens. I've not tried them myself. It seems interesting. You know, for like going around the edge, you know, when we cut it out and then want to lose all evidence that I've not masked it off. So I just use a Tipp-Ex pen. Right, white one there. So again, ooh, gentle, gentle. And you can see this is actually, because it's a watercolour pencil, and it's actually picking up that brush out again, reactivating the brush out. And then just, where I'd normally go and grab my charcoal pencil, I'm just going in with my white. And then I'm just going to sort out where I went over my lines with my other one. Okay. No one will know. No one will ever know. Oh, there. That's really bad, that bit there. If you look too closely, you'll always find mistakes on my stuff. I'm too busy having fun and going, oh, but I can do that. I can try something else. I'm actually taking my time. This time I'm turning my pen nice and green. A bit dry a bit. Just like that now. Decision time. What are we going to do with it? And the answer is not put it in the bin. The answer is make it look pretty. Like that. Again, just where you would normally go in with your charcoal pencil, we're going in with our white pencil. There we go. I'm not going to do those black ones, the big ones, because I think we'll have a look in a minute if we want to do those or not. So let me just grab these. Just like that, and then we're just going to go around the edge. So I am leaving a little border. Oops. Stop nearly chopping bits off that I don't want chopping off. And I'm going to do the same with this one. The teeny tiny border. Ooh, didn't mean that teeny. So that is going to go there. I'm not going to shape it too much because obviously we are in my journal tonight. If you're doing a card or something like that, well, you know, you're going to poof that thing up. But because it's in my journal, I want it nice and flat. Did Bear get his package? Absolutely. That poor Amazonian man didn't know what hit him. He didn't turn up till 6:15, I think it was. So he got home from school and he was waiting for a package to turn up. And well, 6:15 it turned up. And the Amazonian man, because we don't have Amazon, we have the Amazonian man, because that's obviously what he's been nicknamed around here. And he had the right idea. Literally, it was, he saw a bear looking out the window where he had been since the moment he got home from school, and dropped parcels and ran, literally. I don't blame him. He literally ran up the path of Belt Drive. Don't know what he was more excited about though, his part of the delivery, or the fact that I got some more sellotape because I'd run out. It arrived, thank goodness. And it's built as well, so that's even better. I've got to admit Mr. Roo was just as bad because he's got a new heater or something for polymer. Didn't really pay much attention. A bit naughty of me really, should do. He started talking about moving the machines around again, so I was like, oh no, this is where I switch off. Right, so we've got one leaf. They do look quite cool, don't they? Got 2 leaves. Not sure if we want those big ones. We might do. So, put that down there. That down there. I'm actually putting stuff in my bin tonight. I know, novelty. Found my bin. It's under my desk where I can reach it. You know, it's the small things, isn't it? So I'm in a pile that then just get moved around my desk. Right, we have got our fabulous background. My camera's moved again. I need to sort this out. So, oops, a daisy. Move you back. Actually, to do that, I just moved that a little bit. It would be a whole lot easier, wouldn't it? There we go. See, get there in the end. Right. So we have our lovely page. There's literally just splodges of brush out and that texture stamp over the top. And then we're going to have these fellas coming in like so. Or even, no, maybe they want to come in like so down our dribbles. Poor kangaroo's going to get covered up. So he can have the big one. Oh, now he looks like he's eating it, doesn't he? It's the Easter Bunny looking over a little flower. That one's going to come down. Thanks more for that. That's going to come down like that. I'm going to we're starting to play now. We're starting to fiddle and faff. It's going to come there. I need that bigger one, don't I? I might even pop one over the top. Oh, a bit dandling dangerously like that. Don't know. I'm going to do that. I do want the big ones though. You can tell it's getting exciting. The chair's starting to squeak. Like it does. I've still not oiled it for me. Right, so, oh, that's the wrong one again. No. Oh, never mind, we'll use it. It's in my hand, we will use it. I only like the other one because it's fatter. It's fatter. So I do. I want my big fat leaves. Just like that. And like that. I'm getting carried away colouring, aren't I? You can always tell I go quiet. Love using that embossing powder as well, because you get a whiff afterwards. Get a right whiff of it now. Right, so a little white pen. Still even. There we go. I think, yeah, that'll do. Get these cut out really, really fast. Maybe not that fast because my cutting gets worse the faster I go. There's that one. I'm just going to at the bottom. And there we go, there's two. And then, so they're going to go in there. Can't just tell if I want my green bits. I think my green bits need to go in the background, don't they? Sorry, kangaroo or bunny, whichever one you are. There you go, you can poke back out now. There we go. Yeah, I think they need to go in the background, don't they? Then like that lovely pink pop out. I'll do them that way. That can go somewhere like that. And then the final thing I need is a scrap of card. There we go. Oh, I need to make a book. Knew that was coming. Right. I'll close it all up and then I won't lose my bits. Don't want my little sayings, which is too big. Too dirty. That's better. Just like that. Yeah. Oh. Tell I'm not quite sure, can't you, which one I want to do? Do I? Yeah, no, we'll just stamp it. Couldn't decide. Just like that. Even all that faffing, not deciding where to stamp it didn't dry me ink up is what I'm trying to say. Come on, guillotine time. No. Come on, where's my little one gone? Under my jumper. Got to admit, I am glad I took my cuddly off after how much of the heat gun we've used tonight. And I'm just going to pop that on here. Oh, excuse me. We'll see what this looks like. I might change my mind. Might wait to like scruff it up a bit. It is. I closed my book. How silly of me was that? There it is. Silly, silly girl. That's going to come in like that at the bottom. Unless I do it the opposite way around, of course. Ooh. Now look at that. That's a better idea, isn't it? Move that over there. I know I need to sort this bit out. But if we do something a bit more like that, we really are covering up the kangaroo's head, but I'm sure you won't mind. And a little bit of black. Do you want black? No. I want a shot of pink, purple, brown. No, grey. Grey. It'll work, won't it? There we go. So I'm not going to move my book again because, well, you saw what happened last time I moved my book. Everything went wrong. Put that in there. Just give this a little bit of a mat. It's falling down there. That's like so. There we go. And now I think I am going to do a little bit of doodling around that because I think it needs it. Oh, inky pinky marks. And it's now got inky pinky marks. So can you see me if I work there? You just about can. Oh, excuse me. Falling off my chair again. So I think we just need a bit of a swooshy wooshy. Oh, just got a load of car alarms going off there. So you can hear them. Just like that. And I do, I want this nice big fat edge. Remember, if you want loads to come out, don't press too hard, just tickle it. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Just like that. You probably can't see a thing because my big sausage fingers are in my. There we go. Ooh, scratchy, scratchy, stop scratching the pen. Keep going. See, doesn't it make a big difference? Yeah, just a complete difference. Just popping that black around, it really does give it. And on a busy page like we've got going on, all that black, all that, you know, it's just going to lift it and it's going to go, right, this is what you should be looking at. Oops. I guess we're having another little bobbly bit there. Don't you love it when doodles have a mind of their own? Start with doing something, it goes, nope, you go in the other way. And then last two bits. Going cross-eyed looking for this. Right, there's that bit. And I do, this time I do want my charcoal pencil. Found it. And then this little bit down here, I don't know if you can quite see it. It is a proper like finger. So I'm going to go on the outside down here. And then on the inside up here. Yeah, I've done it again at the top here. Never mind. Just make sure your gel pen's dry, because mine definitely wasn't. So what I might even do, bait, is you ideally want your gel pen to be a little bit dry for this. Pop a little bit of a highlight back on. Oops. Oh, proper sausage fingers today. Where's that come from? There we go. Looks a bit better, doesn't it? So let's get this together, shall we? Ish. So we're going to pop that. Is my glue going to cooperate? Yeah, first time for everything. Does my glue want to cooperate? Maybe. Maybe just a bit. I think that's a no. Nearly. Oh yeah. There we go. It definitely splodged out then. Volcano glue. There we go. Right. I know I'm being brave. I'm going to just stick this down. Go for it. If I put it in the wrong place, I put it in the wrong place. So I'm going to do it that way because that's where my biggest gap is on my sentiment, and I want to incorporate it with those bits down. Sorry, Mr. Kangaroo, you've gone now. Nice knowing you. Oh, that's a big one and a little one. Not two littlies. So I'm just going to go for it. This isn't like me at all. It only takes me ages of faffing. I'm going to put one there. So come down like so. And then the other one. Just going to come out this side there. All that colouring in I did. And now I'm covering them all up. It's always the way, isn't it? Just like that. Can go like so. Give it a second. Not quite holding, but you get the idea, don't you? Then this one. Need to be a little bit more careful with this one because he's the big one. The big one. Let's turn it around. I don't like it like that. That's better. Just pop a little. I know, pink again. Pink for me. It's either going to be pink or purple. And I think with the grey, this, I think it would just have been a bit too much with purple. No, not enough with the purple. Wouldn't have stuck out enough. Stood out even. Get there. I'll get there, honest, I will. There we go. I know, not like me either to be gluing something down. There we go, Mr. Kangaroo's gone. Bye. I think it's cool by the end, it looks like a kangaroo. And then I will find some foam pads. So remember with your foam pads, just pop a little bit of glue on them, because otherwise they'll lose the tack. They get too hot or too cold, because they are a bit fickle. But there you go. Can I get it all in shot? No. Oh, now you can see how bad my desk is. It really is bad. There we go. So what did we do for this one? Well, we covered up a big inky pinky mark to begin with. We had that splatty mark here that you cannot see. Yeah, it's like where I dropped an ink lid. It's gone. That was a thing of before. An hour ago, it was massive. You could see it. Can't see it now. So what did we do? We used Sunburst Lemon for this one, so it looks radioactive. And then we used our lovely turquoise in the bottom and created a little kangaroo. We used our background stamp very softly, second generationed it in the background, so you can just see you've got hints of that little brown all around on our page. And then over the top, again, we stamped it, but this time we used our embossing powders. I know, embossing powders on a Monday night, whew, I'm really pushing it out. Embossing powders and pink brush out. I mean, how more out of my comfort zone is that? So, done a couple of panels of our embossing powder, and because I hadn't dried that VersaFine properly, it picked up on that, which actually it works. I'm not complaining, it does actually work, so I'm quite happy with that. We then did brush out again for our flowers, so we used Alzarian Crimson and some lovely leaf green. Stamped that saying again in the background, not saying, texture stamp in grey, and then stamped over in black. So you can just see there's a bit of a difference even in that colour. If I hold it up there, you can see. How cool is that? And obviously we did our little sentiment. Be you, the world will adjust. Well, it'll have to, won't it? So, there we go. I just need to put some little foamy pads behind those there. But yeah, oh cool. I've had loads of fun doing that one. So it is the last Monday of the month, which means next week we will hopefully be unboxing February's monthly make. I know, exciting. So if you are wanting to get hold of February's monthly make, you have until midnight. I know a lot of you already have because we've had to make more. And they will be going out in the post tomorrow, first thing. Let me see if I can find the right camera again. There we go, we are back. So yeah, if you do want to get hold of February's monthly make, you have until midnight to sign up, and they are going tomorrow. They are literally stacked up, ready to go. Yeah, and they'll be leaving us tomorrow. We are back on the craft store on the 8th of February. I haven't got anything to share with you at the moment because I need my show plan to be signed off before I share everything that we're going to be taking on. So I'll be doing that later in the week, probably Friday. Yeah, if you want one, you will have to get signed up. There is only a couple left before Mr. Roo has to get making some more. And literally I think it's 2 boxes. I'm trying to see. I've got 2 boxes still to pack. That is it. That is it. So I was very close on my boxes this month. I did order some that came this afternoon as well, so that's okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, agenda. So yeah, I will be doing a live on Friday, showing you what we've got coming up on the show we have got on Tuesday next week. It's a very exciting week again. Oh, I've just realised that's not going to work, is it? Might have to do our unboxing later in the week. I'll have a think. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Anyway, bear with. I will have a think and let you know when we'll be doing our unboxing. I have to do it on Sunday. We will see. What time Tuesday? Good question, Claire. I think it's 1 o'clock. I think it was 3. Yes, I think it is 1 o'clock because it got moved. So yeah, 1 o'clock on Tuesday, I think. Anyway, never mind. Exciting thing is we are starting our new monthly make. If you want to get hold of that, you know what to do. I know I am useless. I never know what time we are on telly. I just know the day because we always have to we always go down early, and then it'll be some time. So yeah, that's it from me. Monthly make's out tomorrow. Yay! I can actually move then and walk from the door to my chair. Out tomorrow. So many of you have signed up this month. It is a bumper month. So yeah, I hope you like them. I go into panic mode. This is the time when I kind of go, oh, is everyone going to like them? We will see. So start stalking those postmen from Wednesday. Anyway, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed that. I definitely did. And it was a great one to end this month's monthly make on. TV on Tuesday. Next Tuesday, not tomorrow. And I'll give you a sneaky peek later in the week. So have a lovely rest of your week. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.